All right, welcome in. This weekend, WWE turns up the heat in Hot-lanta. And tonight, Saturday night's main event sets the city ablaze. On that honor to be to the Richard Bronson victory. Back again, Jimmy T. How we doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. After watching quite a bit of All In, I'm pumped now for WWE Saturday night's main event, as a matter of fact. Hopefully this one's a better show because All In is just going for way too long, dude.
Absolutely, Jimmy. Hey, we've had a full day. You and I were at it right early this morning, getting that hype train going, getting everybody pumped up, excited for the entire weekend, man. It is Christmas in July. What a wrestling gift that we have been given here. As you said, we had NXT already in the bag. The marathon. Hey, everything's bigger in Texas, and AEW absolutely has a marathon going on there. They are still going, but we are turning our attention to Hot-lanta, Atlanta, baby, the ATL, and we got a hell of a card here, man. This thing is stacked. We are settling for 2 hours. We know the time slot here. We have got some big matches. Sikoa, his first title defense. What a big time match for him, going up against Big Brother and Big Jim. We also got Seth freaking Rollins, Mr. Money in the Bank, taking on L.A. Knight. Yeah. What else we got out there? We got those big three. Hey, how about this one? How about this blockbuster here? Two heavyweights ready to throw down. Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. Looking forward to that one. But of course, the big one, what everybody's been talking about, the buzz around the wrestling community, even beyond that. The world is talking about the return. The icon, one of the most dominating forces to ever step inside the square circle, Goldberg. We're going to be chanting it, Jimmy. I feel it, man. You're coming around. He is challenging Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Everybody on the edge of their seat, how that thing is going to unfold there.
I'm very intrigued by that Goldberg match. I'm not going to lie, dude. I'm looking forward to it. As a matter of fact, I'm more looking forward to this match and the implications it brings than anything on All In right now. I'm not going to lie.
Well, it is maybe the most talked about match of the weekend. The moment that we're all waiting for, that payoff. They say we're probably going to be a little slow here in the chat. Let's talk about that, Jimmy. To me, I'm one of those. If you haven't seen it, I apologize. It has aired. It has happened. We can talk about what's happened in the world of professional wrestling. Spoilers are out there. They don't exist when it's already aired. If you haven't caught up with it, then that's on you. But yeah, Jimmy, already in the bag, NXT. I don't know if Shawn Michaels and the crew knew that they actually had to put on a wrestling show today. That thing stunk. Absolutely phoned it in. Not even a challenge. If you were going screen versus screen, device versus device, watching both of those, you were glued to AEW. All In had big time energy this afternoon, man. It had a big time feel to it. And I got to say, man, the stadium down there looks spectacular.
It did. I won't lie. I was actually quite impressed by that too, Rick.
Looking good here. Atlanta, the house is packed. Look who's here joining us. Back again, the staple. Lordy, number 40. Number 40, Saturday night's main event. And Jesse Ventura, the body. He is back representing here.
Man, say what you want about the body. He's still sharp, man. He looks old, but he's still sharp as hell.
Looks old. He is old, brother. And he is sharp as hell.
He is old. He's in his 70s, but he looks like he's in his 80s, dude.
Hey, man. That bump card will do that to you. The political game will do that to you, but he's here representing. He's looking good. So we got a big card. Hot-lanta representing, inside that wrestling bubble, everyone talking about the wrestling war. Is there, the heat between, no pun intended there, between WWE and AEW? But WWE's up against some tough competition right there in the ATL. Down the street, Mercedes-Benz Dome, Beyonce selling out all weekend as well.
Well, not just Beyonce selling out all week, but it seems like even WWE have sold out in Hot-lanta. So I think that's quite impressive, dude.
They've packed the house here. Even word that we've seen an increase, that upward tick there for Evolution tomorrow night. I wonder, Jimmy, we're getting our big first match here. We have got Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre going to kick things off here. Look who's right there with the Viper. Big time pop from Atlanta. If you missed it last night, the new Mega Powers. The Viper meets country music, rock and roll, whatever you want to say here, man. Two big-time stars uniting here. Jelly Roll was being verbally but just beat on by Logan Paul last night, and Randy Orton coming to the rescue. Of course, Drew McIntyre had to stick his nose into that business, further sticking his nose into Randy Orton's business, and we're going to get a little bit of a showdown between these two here tonight.
Clearly, we're never going to get a Mega Powers exploding, though, are we here, Rick?
We don't want that. We don't want that.
Definitely not. Man, I can't get over how much weight Jelly, I was going to call him Jellyfish there for a minute, but Jelly Roll has actually lost.
Hey, you see, man, he was in there juking and jiving, hitting them jams, man. So he was stinging like a jellyfish. That's where you're getting that from, Jimmy. Elizabeth saying if you're a Beyonce fan, there's no chance you're a wrestling fan.
Hey man,
I beg to differ. I beg to differ about that. Maybe not exactly, but when it comes to Evolution, you're looking for things for some girls to get out and do, and maybe dad and the daughter go out. But here's another thing, though: is if you're a household with a certain amount of income and you got to make a decision who's going to spend the tickets where, is it going to be mom and the girls going to Beyonce, or the wrestling fans getting their way?
Well, if it was me, you know where I'm going. I'm definitely going to the wrestling event over Beyonce any day, in my opinion.
Well, I'm just saying, down there. I mean, there's people have to make choices. You can't be in two places at once, and there's only so much money to spend. So when you got big time events like that going on in a city, a single area, there's going to be tough calls.
Well, what I want to know is, Rick, is who's more expensive to go to right now?
I don't know what the WWE tickets are going for. I did see some Beyonce that varied where you could get those, but I mean, we're talking a football stadium upper tier,
right,
as opposed to a regular arena here. With those five, I saw some Beyonce tickets going for like $79.
That's all right. That's pretty good. But is that up in the bleachers?
Oh God, yeah, that's nosebleed, man.
All right, fair enough. No, but that's fair enough. It's a decent price. Even though when you think about it, man, a few years ago you could get those nosebleed tickets probably like under $50, if not even less than that.
Yeah, over the chat, they're talking about they're talking about the comparison of Beyonce and wrestling. There are direct parallels about households are going to spend their income. There is a push. And even if you're dating a girl, if you're dating a girl, she wants to go to Beyonce, you're probably spending your money to take her to Beyonce instead of dragging her ass to a wrestling show, or vice versa. There might be some girls that there want to go to the wrestling show. The dude might want to go to Beyonce.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, shit. If you want to go jumping, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that, right?
Right.
But it's funny. I feel bad for my significant other though, Rick, because for so many years she hated wrestling, dude. But I would force her to watch along when I was watching it. And it took years, and she finally turned to the point where she actually knows quite a bit of shit about it. But not just that, she's actually doesn't mind it now.
All right. Drew McIntyre showing with a little backup of his own here. Logan Paul with him.
That's not going to last. You know that, man.
Well, he seemed somehow I'm tongue twisted here, man. All this talking the last couple of days. He somehow
calm down, Rick. Settle down.
Cena, you know, I can breathe. Man, a lot of talking yesterday at the track. Already a podcast in. So much wrestling to watch this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wrestling fucking banana after this weekend.
Hey, you get to wake up and talk all about
shit.
That if now think about this with AEW, if you had tuned in like I did, and you did, I'm sure, at the pre-show and watched all the way through, that's gonna be over 7 hours of wrestling.
Bro, let me tell you something, brother. All right, remember when we did fucking the Smack Attack, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I started fucking watching pretty much right after that. I have not slept since. You know what time that was? When I started watching All In, and mind you, All In is still going right now, just quietly. But that was at like just after 3 a.m. my time.
Yeah, so currently right now, you and I are going on a straight run of about 9.5 hours of professional wrestling. That's where we're at, right? We are past the 8-hour mark. We are in overtime for the day for professional wrestling, and we're getting settled in here, buddy. We still got about 2 more hours to go.
Crazy, man.
Think about being down there in Texas. And I do want to put over All In. What a tremendous energy. Awesome energy that Tony and his crew created down there. It looks great. Big show feel to it. Crowd, for the most part, stayed up. You could tell a couple matches they really weren't that into, and they pulled back a little bit, but they revved back up for things that they were invested in.
Well, I felt that a few of the match placements were a bit off, to be fair. Hence why the fans were probably up and down like that too, because, you know, we go from like and when I say banger, I use that term lightly, you know, in inverted commas pretty much, to like a women's match slow. But you know what it felt like, man, to me? It felt like an overdone AEW's version of Royal Rumble, because when I say overdone, instead of having 3 matches and 2 Rumbles, we got 2 Rumbles and 10 matches, it feels like.
Well, and those are side matches and of course, you're talking about the casino with the gauntlet matches.
Right.
And I like the concept behind those matches. Kind of, you know, it has that element of the surprise of who's in next, but that added, you don't know when it's going to end, and it's important to get in early in the match so you'll have an opportunity to win it.
Absolutely.
There could be a line of 20 people, but, you know, if at the third person out, someone gets pinned, that match is over. And
100%.
I like that. I almost would wish with this match, because with the pre-show, they had 12 matches on that thing, 3 of them. So you got
That's
9
nuts, bro.
on the main show. You think they had a strategy there with at AEW to say, hey, man, let's push this past the 8 o'clock hour. We've got people hooked. They're not going to stop on us, especially those that actually paid for All In. They're not going to just stop and switch over here to NBC to head over to Peacock. They had an opportunity to take a shot at WWE. It's going to be interesting to see how that's felt.
Well, it's interesting because, you know, say what you want about WWE and not taking AEW serious. That's a load of shit to me because just look at what they're doing right now. And as far as AEW goes, I mean, now it's going up against Saturday night's main event and against their main events, pun intended. I'm talking about AEW's main events, which is interesting. Because the thing is, you have to pay. It is pay-per-view for AEW, obviously. Right.
They still under that structure. They've got some different deals and some different outlets, but still more of a classic pay-per-view structure.
Right. Whereas, you know, Saturday night's main event is practically for free. Well, it is for free to everybody. So I'm interested to see what WWE's numbers are going to be early. And I'm talking about Saturday night's main event from this point on for the next, say, 40 minutes.
Well, that's going to be it. There's the opening of the show. There's quarterlies are going to be interesting to look at. I still am not one of those believers. I know everyone in the wrestling community, it's fun to talk about. It's fun to get that hype that WWE has got a master plan to take down Tony Khan, and they're strategically placing their events. blockbuster weekends to go right at 8. No, I still don't buy that.
Really?
AEW is on their radar, absolutely, and it's fun to take a jab at them, but they're not in the same league. They're not in the same business. For WWE and for TKO, wrestling is a product and a catalyst. WWE is in the business of big events, streaming, and the brand. Tony Khan's trying to run a wrestling business, and he's going to be left far behind unless he realizes it's about big events and that those big spectacles. WWE is light years ahead of that. Vince has been saying that since the 90s. He doesn't want to be wrestling. He has come out and told everyone that. He started moving, evolving, in no pun intended, in that direction with his business plan. And simply when he sold R. Emanuel, even when they brought in Nick Khan wasn't interested in the wrestling product. He had a business model, a business strategy that was going to work for anybody that's in events. That's what they're in. Big events, streaming television, distribution, and branding. That's what matters to the WWE. Now, on the flip side of that, though,
right,
AEW does feel that. They are getting hit by some of that. And this was an opportunity for Tony and his gang to take a shot at the big dogs, to take a shot at WWE and TKO. And it might have been rough at times sitting through 7+ hours of programming, especially in that stadium. But right now, AEW is having an opportunity. It's going to be interesting to see if they can stick it to WWE and TKO on these quarterly ratings and make them look bad in front of NBC on a national network.
Well, Labrad's comment is the comment of the night so far.
I got to remember. Keep reminding me to check the shows up there because I'm used to you controlling them.
I can't control this one. So, if you pull them up, you pull them up. But he says AEW is that slow friend of WWE. That kind of made me laugh.
There we are.
It's like, I just made my friend, you know what I mean? This is AEW. You know what I mean?
Now, here's a question. Do you think originally that for WWE that the plan was to open with a big moment like bringing Jelly Roll out here, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre?
Absolutely.
You think it
absolutely.
Was, or they call an audible? Did they call an audible when they saw that AEW was going to be running? They said, we got to have something blockbuster to open this show.
Well, I don't know about that.
To me, I would have opened up with the U.S. title defense, but I don't know if that's a hook to get anyone to switch over.
Well,
now, if you're checking out both programs, holy shit, it's Orton. I got Jelly Roll. I got Logan Paul. I got Drew McIntyre. Now I'm a little more inclined to watch what's going on here at Saturday night's main event than what we got going on in the main event over at All In. And if it was Solo and Uso, if it was the two brothers, I wouldn't even bat an eye. I'd stick with AEW.
Well, when you think about it, traditionally, Saturday night's main event used to have the main event of the show first. Actually, funny enough, if you remember, traditionally.
That was just Hogan's lazy ass wanted to get out of a building and get to where rats he was knocking doors he was knocking on or whatever the hell.
Whatever the case, that was what they used to do traditionally, but I don't think they called an audible here because if they were, then the main event might have been first. You know what I mean? Just to really stick it to AEW.
I don't know. That's a big gamble. That's going all in, hoping that everyone's going to switch. I think this is a safe route. This is still mega star power.
Absolutely is.
I think this, and you don't want to present, if that fails and it backfires, you don't want to be like, look at Goldberg killed every rating we've had.
That's true.
This is an easier
I get you. It's better to stay sort of in the.
Here we go, though. We saw
this is happening, bro.
Jelly Roll put his hands on Logan Paul last night, and Paul hasn't forgotten that.
Whoa, look at fucking Jelly
Roll. Hey, man. Like everybody's noticed, he's been trimming down. He's been firming up. Look at that. Oh, big power. That's a big hoss push with a big push behind him there, Jimmy.
Absolutely. Surprisingly, too. I mean, Logan went flying like when he shoved him. And then look at him. He's even pointing to freaking Drew McIntyre, man. He wants all that smoke, Jelly Roll.
Dude, he's got that fire lit inside of him. He's hearing voices now, baby. He is ready to go. He's got Randy Orton.
Oh, it's over, bro.
Pep talking him.
I don't know who's ahead between you and I, but it's over.
There we go. Like I said last week, that's all I wanted to see. I'm a little behind you here. Well,
I didn't say who won. I don't want to spoil it. All I'm saying is
I knew where we were going to go here, but that is interesting. You get the distraction. I like this here. I know a lot of people are going to be freaking out. Poor Drew. Hey, this is just a teaser. This is a setup. We are building towards a bigger picture here.
Oh, Logan. See, Liz, I was thinking of you again. I swear to God, Liz, you read my mind. I was going to apologize ahead of time. No pun intended.
Pause yours for a minute.
Okay. Well, technically, what I'm doing is I'm listening through the headset right now, but watching it through my my tablet, my iPad.
Well, just pause wherever you're at. So because then when we catch up, you could hit play, and then you'll be on the
Okay. All right. Oh, hold on a minute. But that's all right. I'm not gonna. Oh, jelly. I'm not gonna spoil it though this time around, like I have in the past.
Well, if you would pause, you could just get on the same with us and react. I figured that out doing that with Brandon last week because
I know, but I gotta pause two things. All right, let's do it. I'll do it that way. Wait a minute. Let me see.
All right, here's where I am right now. It's Logan and Jelly punching each other in the middle of the ring.
Okay, I'm ahead of you.
Logan's down. We know that. We've determined that.
Right.
So what we need to do is you just pause wherever you're at. I'll give you an exact play-by-play, and when I say where you're at, hit play. So right now, Jelly's got his hat. Hat's always on backwards. He's got his hand on his heart. He is leaning over to check on Randy Orton. He's telling, man, I got you, man. I've got you. I am here for you. But, Drew with a Claymore to Jelly Roll, dropping.
Yeah.
The big man. Now talking a little smack.
Could we be possibly getting a tag team?
That's what I think. That's where we're heading towards, some tag team turmoil here. And now here come all the officials, man. They had Jelly Roll here as a guest. I'm sure his recording agency is freaking out. I don't know if he's got to go on tour, if he's got any shows coming up.
I have no idea, but more than likely he would. But Liz actually brought up something earlier saying that
just hit the vocals right out of Jelly Roll.
I imagine that. Oh boy. But apparently he's losing weight to have a kid too, supposedly, according to Liz.
Usually when you
I'm
have
talking about Jelly Roll.
Usually when you have a kid, you put on weight. And I'm not really sure. I'm not a doctor or a scientist, but I don't think that biology works that way.
Yeah, I didn't think it mattered with a male being, on the chubbier side about having a kid, but maybe I'm wrong.
Question here: why is Goldberg getting a title shot? Because he's a freaking legend, bro.
Exactly,
made man, one of the biggest stars and icons ever in the business.
That's the only reason why, man. He doesn't need to be number one contender. You know what I mean? He's Goldberg.
Why? Who cares? You walk in, you get it, baby.
Absolutely facts, man. It is what it is. And like I said, I'm still intrigued by that match, though, Rick. I really am. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Liz, for clearing that up.
What is it? What you saying here? Yeah, it's so that he is around for the kid a long time. I know what you meant there, Liz.
Right, basically to be alive still for his kid.
Yeah.
Because he was pretty big, man. He was huge, actually. So I'm happy for him that he lost all that weight. Cold-blooded saying, poor Jimmy can't watch Saturday night's main event on NBC on the TV antenna like the good Lord intended. Well, dude, it's, we've got MSNBC and CNBC over here, right? But for us, it's live on YouTube.
All right, well, we got a commercial break here, Jimmy. I know you got your eye on it over there. Give us a little all-in update. The big showdown.
I've stopped watching that, actually, to be honest with you. But I can tell you this. Kenny lost to Kazuchika Okada.
Oh, okay. We'll get back to see how that went down. Chad, you keep an eye on that. Let us know how that main event goes down. That main event I'm intrigued by. I for sure thought they would be out by the time 8 o'clock rolled around.
So
but another smart move here, really, for Tony Khan and them to push that and roll it over. Didn't look like they were losing the in-stadium crowd there. A long haul sitting at home, but you can get up, you can do things, you can stretch, you can exercise, you can go to the bathroom.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Rick. Though didn't they move their times so they didn't go head to head with Saturday night's main event?
I get that. Yeah, they didn't want to be running the whole show against each other, but to have an extended overrun to dick around with WWE, to me, is a genius move here for them.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's really not going to affect any sort of any extra people paying for the pay-per-view because they've already hit the ceiling in terms of pay-per-view buys.
But you're messing with their ratings. WWE
you are,
ratings.
definitely.
It has
That's
nothing
true.
to do with pay-per-view
But wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I guess the people like at AEW right after
AEW, you already bought that. You don't care.
Right, exactly. That's right.
Them running late like this is a direct shot, dropping a bomb, hitting the missile silo on WWE. They had two premium matches that were going while WWE was going on air. You do not, if you're a fan of both of these, you're watching All In and you've got Okada and Omega tearing it up, and you know you've got that Texas Death Match coming up. You might peek over and look at what's on Saturday night's main event, but unless it's big time, you're not abandoning what you've paid for, what you've invested your time in already.
Well, make no mistake about it, because once that is over, I'm talking about All In, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a huge bleeding into the Saturday night's main event show from all those AEW guys.
All of the wrestling fans are going to watch both are waiting just to, to filter over. Probably most of them are watching on two different platforms right now, as we were during the entire day. I had NXT on one, All In on the other. NXT did such a terrible job that it just became an afterthought to me. I mean, Great American Bash wasn't even a good Tuesday night NXT. That's how much they phoned it in. It was bad.
Really?
Ethan Page and Ricky Saints, good match. That's it.
For real.
Yes.
Wow.
They closed with a women's tag match. They were doing so many just vignettes backstage. They did a beauty parlor video. It was atrocious.
Well, that's not good. I mean, that's kind of sad, actually. You would have thought they would have want to pull out all the stops.
At least try to do something, For sure. Get a little bit of a recap here. The open again. I'm wondering, did they pull an audible? Was this maybe slated for later in the show? I mean, it very well could have been open. WWE likes opening with those big highs.
I don't think it's an audible, dude. At all.
It could have been, because they knew AEW's running. If they were going to open up with the United States Championship, would have been a bad open. It would not have pulled anybody away from All In. This would draw attention. You see Randy and Jelly Roll opening. We get a big moment there. It's pretty cool. We've seen Jelly Roll come out on top in WWE, but man, he just took one hell of a boot from Drew McIntyre.
He sure did. And man, like I said, I just find it funny, the timing of everything, because if you were WWE, would you want to go? No. Forget what I was going to say. But Cold Blood, what did you say? NXT was so good, it put me to sleep halfway through. See, I don't know how you guys do it, Rick, but I can't watch two shows at the same time. Otherwise, I can't give it my fair assessment. You know what I mean?
No, I can multitask, baby. I had like 5
I'm bad, dude.
Going on today, man.
I've told you this.
I'm so off air today. All the stuff we got going to track, I get people in my ear, and it's so many different announcements. Oh, guess what I get to do? Oh, Saturday night main event. Oh, Rehab Ripley. Yeah,
Rehab Ripley.
Rehab Ripley, I'll fight you tomorrow.
Oh, that is awesome, bro. But yeah, all the women are in the house over here on Saturday night. Oh.
All of them. That's how they filled up. That's how they sold out the arena. They charged everyone that wanted to be on Evolution had to buy tickets to get into this thing.
They had to. And he's a good preview. He's a good preview.
Here we go. Hell's breaking loose. It got the no holds barred fight tomorrow night. I told you, Jimmy, just started early and fight for the whole event. Fight for the whole weekend. Let's fight all night, all the way right now. Let's start it.
Dude, this is freaking pretty. They're going pretty stiff. You'll see Cargill. You'll see what happens.
Ooh,
If you didn't see it already.
two fine black women just whooping each
Dude,
other up.
I am intrigued.
There's a lot of people going pretty stiff right now, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Sniff and
Naomi
stiff.
flying there. All right, you know what?
I like
this. This is a fight. Hey, have you ever been out in the bars, man? No, I'm telling you, man, this is firsthand experience. You ever been out in the bar? Black girls throw down just like that.
For sure.
The only
100%.
thing we haven't seen here, if Naomi snatches that weave off of Jade's head, now that's a real black girl fight. This is legit. Do they got heels on? Because one of them should have taken off their heels and thrown them at the other one.
Actually, they don't.
Taking off the lashes. That was pretty accurate for a black girl fight right there.
No doubt, absolutely.
No heels, no heels. That's why we didn't. We got combat boots and wrestling boots. Jade and them combat boots could be pretty damn dangerous right now. I mean, crazy bitches fight crazy. Like next level crazy. But the black ladies, they throw down.
They'll punch on with guys too, man. No shame.
Yeah, Elizabeth knows, man. Especially down in the ATL. Especially them black ladies.
The ATL bitches, I don't even want to know how cray they are.
They do cray.
Oh, shit.
Biz atches. What do you say here? I missed him.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, here we go. We got a pop.
But can I ask you, why is she so glamorous?
Well, she didn't know she was going to be coming out to throw down here.
I mean, come on, bro. She's half naked practically too. I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, you know.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to pull an audible, you know what? This right here, all in what? What? I would have completely forgot about that show. You started with this for the
dude. This is a hot start, literally, like for Saturday night's main event all the way around. I mean, it's pretty good.
Hey, you are right. Hey, we open up. They were turning up the heat on Hot-lanta. Come on, you open up a Jelly Roll, Randy Orton, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and then we transition into this. This is a hot start here for WWE. Hey,
very hot. And you know what else is good? You're going to see it in the moment.
This is the kind of energy that we needed heading into Evolution. We would have seen this across the board for some of these matches. Man, we would be excited for yesterday more than we already are.
Oh, absolutely. And do you notice the WCW feel and throwback to Saturday night's main event, which is nice?
Hold on here.
Doug Dillinger, bro.
Doug Dillinger. He should have hopped that rail and stopped that fight. The old head of security at WCW.
Head of security in WCW, right? Exactly, dude. He's still around, which is good to see.
Now, hold on here. DDP in the house. He's an Atlanta guy. The
original People's Champion, mind you, Rick.
He's an Atlanta guy, right? DDP.
Isn't he from Jersey originally?
Well,
from the Jersey Shore?
Atlanta, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure he would have. He would have lived in Atlanta too.
Yeah, I think he's still down there. So he's an Atlanta guy, an adoptive son of Atlanta there.
No, definitely.
All right, so we got Doug Dillinger there. Did they take him backstage for the main event? Is he going to lead the walk?
I hope so, because, I mean, it's a good, nice little throwback, wouldn't it be?
Yeah. Yeah. Bianca was wearing.
She looks amazing.
And, she can scrub about anywhere she wants with that.
Anywhere.
And,
anywhere she wants.
You know, the most heartbreaking, disturbing thing about that is the Heartbreak cosplay kid last night. They got beat up by the Wyatt Six.
Her man, you're talking about?
And he's loofah in that.
Don't do that to me. Yeah. I told you when I start laughing hard, dude, I start choking.
Right, we're getting these tremendous hype packages here with Goldberg, the nostalgia.
Dude, they're hyping.
Hey, where was this in the build? This should have been on to take us back there to remind people about the excitement. Here's a question for the chat, Jimmy. Maybe you can help me out with this as well. But I mean, nostalgia is selling right now across the board
and
in all genres, all industries. It's great for us, but we got to live Goldberg. We know what it was about, how intense, how incredible, amazing it was. So for the chat over there, all of these Goldberg, why is he here? Why is he getting this opportunity? He needs to go away. Did the majority of you, or those that are saying that, did you live it? Did you experience it? I mean, the power that was Goldberg was something that was so incredible that, up to that point for us, the 20 years of wrestling that we had been watching, I mean, there was nothing like it.
There wasn't. There really wasn't. And WCW at the time really needed to combat that, that Stone Cold Steve Austin star that WWE actually produced. And Goldberg was the answer. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it was a huge deal. I remember his very first match against Hugh Morris, I think it was, if my memory serves me right.
That might have been it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And I remember saying to myself,
his first 100 wins, he probably beat Hugh Morris probably like 60 of those. But
they say, funny enough that they faked his 170 something or was 150 something and zero.
They did. You would see him start jumping up.
Right. So I don't know. I can't really point it out if they did or not. But Labrat asked me a question saying, Jimmy, how do you feel about WWE doing an Australian tour? I mean, great. I mean, they're always coming here regularly doing PLEs. My only problem, though, Labrat, is that it's on the other side of the country for me. Having to go to Perth is far, man. It takes over 4 hours to get there because I'm on the East Coast and I have to go literally all the way to the West Coast to go to that show. And it's on my birthday, too, that PLE.
Is it?
Yeah, right on my birthday, dude, on the 11th of October. And I want to go to at least, I don't know, man. I got to figure that out. I want to go to all three shows just for the hell of it. You might as well. But I don't like the arena because last year, when I had Elimination Chamber down here, they had it in a stadium, right? This year they're having Crown Jewel.
Treat yourself. Oh, I got the wrong one there. Treat yourself, Jimmy. Treat yourself.
I know, man. It's the prices are pretty steep too, but we'll see. I want to, but plus plane, which is expensive on the week. They always do this, and then hotels too.
Ride a kangaroo.
Yeah, we could do that. I thought about driving, but I'm not going to drive all the way through the desert, man. It's probably too risky.
Cold-blooded wants to see Goldberg's last match against Natalia.
Against Natalia?
Yeah. So anyone related to or associated with Bret Hart? So I guess that's Natalia.
Well, apparently, according to Sergio Chicholela, if that's how I pronounced it, if that's right or not, saying please stop watching WWE. Come on, Sergio.
I'm watching WWE for the night around 10 o'clock, so about an hour and a half. I'll stop for the night. I'm curious there, Sergio, why? Why should we stop watching WWE?
I know. Come on. Don't be an AEW mark-tard, Sergio, please. Don't do that to us, Serge.
Hey, watch it all, man. Watch it all. That's what we were about.
Absolutely.
Jimmy and
be
I will
a wrestling fan.
Jimmy, when we get done here today, we will be 12 hours straight on professional wrestling here today for our marathon.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
I haven't slept because of this, but I did sleep a lot the day before. To be fair, I wasn't feeling too well, like I was telling you. I feel great though now, so I'm happy about that. Cold-blooded, I also want to say, I don't know, I hate the fact they're doing Crown Jewel here because it's not an Australian type of show, man. The Crown Jewel.
What do you mean it's not? It's just a name.
I know, but it's associated with Saudi too much.
Crown Jewel. Well, you guys are a loyalist to the crown.
I bet you that's the excuse why they did that, right? For sure.
It's kind of like you've already established Crown Jewel. We associate that with Saudi.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's my issue.
Now you're moving it. If you're going to do something like that, create a new individual theme for Australia.
Well, I used to love the very first pay-per-view they did here was back in 2002 for Global Warning. And that's what it was called, Global Warning. I kind of like that name. They should have kept it to that at the time. You don't think so?
That's a stupid name.
What would you call it? And then they started Super Showdown in Australia, right, as a PLE. And then that went to Saudi Arabia too.
The Global Warning's got too many like political fucking ties to it.
But why would they use that at the time back in 2002, which is odd?
Because things flew a little bit easier back then. You didn't have everybody so uptight about shit.
True, I guess so. I guess
I don't know. I would just keep it like simple, where WWE Down Under.
I know.
You know where that's at. You know exactly where they're going.
Like something, I'm not saying SummerSlam, but something like Slam Down Under, something like along those lines. If they can come up with a creative name.
Aussie Assault.
Or Aussie Assault, yeah. That sounds like but that kind of sounds like a house sort of a house show type of name, like Aussie Assault Tour. You know what I mean, sort of
Or
thing.
like you and your friends when you were young punks and go out and vandalize the neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I used to do that back in the day.
There we go.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right on the poster. WWE Down Under, because mommy's always on top.
You could do that. Speaking of mummy, did you notice her meet and greets that she's been doing the last couple of days?
I mean, we did have the story earlier we were talking about where she had to tell fans to stop sending her shit to her house.
Yeah, and see, but get this though. After we did the smack attack, I'm looking along the internet and whatnot.
So,
and then you see,
I asked why. He says, "Do you know I do not like WWE and I do not like Triple H, and that doesn't answer the question at all."
I know that doesn't mean the wrestling's bad. That's
no,
stupid.
I just asked why not watch it. So because he hates it, and he doesn't even tell me why he hates him. So
yeah, that's a bit weird. You got to give us more there. But what I was going to say, I saw photos of guys picking up Rhea Ripley and taking a photo, like in their hands. They've got her in their hands and taking photos. So you, as Rhea Ripley, you say you don't want merch at your house, but then you allow the fans to pick them up. You can't have it both ways.
No. That's completely different. She's not saying show up at my front door, or just send shit to me. This is at a controlled signing, and I wonder how much those dorks are paying for that. Probably thousands of dollars.
That I can't answer. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't allow. If I was her, I wouldn't allow some fucking dude to pick me up and hold me.
You probably would for $2,000. Who knows what these idiots are paying?
I wonder if they actually got negotiated. Like if the guy said, "Hey, listen, I'll pay you fucking."
At that Fan Fanatics thing.
Yeah, which was yesterday, I think, was it, or the day before?
No, it was last weekend, I think.
Sergio, stop preaching.
It was like 2 weekends ago. It was before the 4th.
Oh, then why is everyone posting all these pics today, man? I've noticed.
Oh, I have no idea when it was. I don't have no idea what you're referencing. I was just talking about the Fanatic Fest. All right, so we do have our match 2 here. We have a hot start here. We opened up big time celebrity crossover. Big match built there. We got a championship bout. Our first championship bout of the evening. This one for the United States Championship. And it's brother versus brother. Little
for
bro.
For the title, too.
For the title, little bro. What do you think of that? What do you guys think of the name there? The newly dubbed My Family Tree. Not MFJ,
you know what it really means.
MFT.
You know what it really stands for? It's the motherfucking Tongans, bro.
Wow, man. That's vulgar.
I'm telling you, that's what it really is. I mean, they're all Tongans, bro, really, except for like 2 of them.
Well, the Usos aren't, are they?
The Usos are Samoans.
Yeah, so the leader isn't.
Well, he's Samoan technically, but
right.
I'm talking about Solo, obviously.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Solo's not, so why would he name his group that? It's My Family Tree.
Yeah, I think there's more to that. And the one thing I hate about what WWE did to Hikuleo, why call him taller, like Tala Tanga?
What
really?
Another name, Hikuleo?
Hikuleo. That's what everyone knows him as. Yeah, but Tala Tanga?
I don't know. I'm just going to call him. Hey, Tala works because I would just call him
because he's taller.
Guy. Yeah, that's what I would just call him. I'm not going to remember.
Come on, man.
Hokey Pokey or whatever you just said his name.
Yeah, Hokey Pokey. You might as well call him Hokey Pokey.
Yeah. Yeah, so we should have the left one, the right one, and Hokey Pokey. So then we know he's in have Hokey Pokey in the middle. Solo.
I'm just reading some of the comments. Kenny Powers says Fanatics Fest, fuck that creep Michael Rubin having white parties like Diddy. What's it matter? Nobody will ever get taken down, all part of the same club, and the law does not apply to them. Welcome to the world in 2025, Kenny.
No, just welcome to the world at any point. All
that, right.
I mean, that's this point. The beginning of society that we've had. I mean, you go here, just go research all the disgusting shit that went on in Rome. They were all a bunch
Oh,
of pedos, and the parties they were having, and just abusing the people and all that.
let's not even go there. Thank God I'm not. I'm not Catholic. I'm Christian Orthodox.
Well,
But
they actually, I think they did straighten out a little bit when they turned Catholic. It was when they were pagan that they had most of their stuff going on.
well, have you heard of the Great Schism? Catholic started from the split between the Orthodox Church and the Catholic Church. That's how
Yep.
Catholic was actually made,
I don't know.
because of a schism of Christianity. Well, Sergio is done talking to everybody. Well,
Good, thank you.
yep. You know what they say, Serge? Nah. No, I'm joking, man. Just don't be a prick. But we appreciate you being here on the watch along. And if you want to know, if you want to hear us talking about AEW, tune in tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern for Direct Kidge, where we talk all things AEW. Tomorrow morning on this very channel, 11 a.m. Don't miss it.
You guys are going to have a hell of a marathon. Is the champ? Is AEW still going on, or do we have a new champ? Did Mox retain?
Aaron, you're wrong, brother. Look it up. Do your history lesson there. Look it up. It was not the Greeks that came later.
Lab Right is the one with the facts here. I love WWE. I love WWE. We love WWE. We love WWE. RBV loves WWE. We got a good show here going on Saturday night's main event live watch party right here on the Hameen Media Group YouTube channel. Big Jim, the first challenger to step up here to solo for the United States Championship.
He's got no chance.
Is Fatu just going to be enough to help him out here against Tala in the gang? The My Family Tree. They still got the numbers game against them here, man.
Yeah, no. It's going to be Solo winning, unfortunately, all day long. And, yeah, like Aaron said, Big Jim will lose.
Hey, but you know what? Big Jim might take the pin, might not get the win, but he gets to go home to that lovely,
luscious, voluptuous,
little pissed off and a little beat up from the previous segment, Miss Naomi.
Yeah.
You think they do a little role play at home where Big Jim dresses up as Jade and Naomi just attacks him, just sneaks up on him?
You know what?
It's a late night and he's creeping out to the kitchen to get maybe a Slim Jim snack there in night, and what? Naomi just props out of nowhere, out of the cupboard, starts attacking him.
Out of the cupboard. You know what's weird though about that, Rick? I wouldn't put it past him doing that. I don't know why, dude.
I would, man. Just have her like you come in, into the house, the lights are off. Got Naomi just hiding somewhere.
Why have I got bad images in my fucking head, bro? I've got that image.
Ready to cash in her chubby in the bank.
Ooh, to the chubby in the bank.
Yes.
So chubby you can carve it.
Yes, you know how it is, man.
Why am I getting no sound now here, man?
Big Jim dressing up like Storm.
I can picture it. I don't know why, bro. He's a freak like that. He probably would.
Naomi just jumping his bones. Bones Cargill.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we're back from commercial now suddenly. I don't like with me, when I get the commercial breaks, it's just silence.
Oh, it just takes you to we'll be back there in a little bit. So
it's just total silent.
Are you get this on an NBC affiliate, or is this through the Netflix?
Nah, they're showing it on see, it's funny because all the American networks own all the Australian free-to-air networks, so you wouldn't think they would do that. And there is NBC affiliates, for example, but no, it's on YouTube Live for whatever reason for us.
Okay. Well, because obviously we're getting American market commercial breaks here in the States, but yeah, we are on broadcast television.
Yeah, but see, that shouldn't matter because technically, when it's live here, like Raw, SmackDown, and whatnot, they put Australian specific commercials anyway, generally.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's anywhere for that kind
Right.
of. But what they'll typically probably what they do for your affiliates down there is they're probably broadcasting like something contract live your time because what do you got there? It's see 9 a.m. It's 11 a.m. there, right?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 minutes till 11 a.m.
Okay, that's what. All right, that's what.
Yeah, you're basically on the
right,
ball.
so it's 11 a.m. So probably there, your NBC affiliate is carrying like a local news or like a morning talk show.
Yeah, generally, yeah,
Right.
you're right.
So the audience for wrestling isn't necessarily going to be there. Right now, you probably got stay-at-home moms and we know what it might for kids because no, it's winter time there, right? So you guys, are your kids in school right now?
They are on holidays actually right now. They're on a 2-week break. Funny enough.
Okay, so kids might watch it, but typically that's not going to work.
No, well, it is Sunday though, so everyone's home. So and you know the kids that love wrestling, they're gonna find it. You know what I mean? They're gonna watch it.
Weekend morning wrestling could have been fun there, yeah.
So yeah, I think there's a good chance a lot more people than usual. That's another thing about WWE's strategy with their PLEs.
Sunday here.
Yeah, well, them being on Saturdays is actually good for the whole world because I used to have to like go to school.
Whole world together.
It does, man, because on a Sunday night, that would be Monday mornings for me. And especially back in the 90s, I would have to go to school, man, you know what I mean? And wondering what's going on, you know, with the wrestling. So it used to piss me off knowing I had to go to school. But then again, sometimes I wouldn't go to school and go to a friend's house and watch it live.
Shlomo, it's just a partnership. They got some global deals distribution.
It's global only, Aaron.
With YouTube, but they're doing a few things like they aired the triple A Worlds Collide. That was YouTube here in the States as well. It's just distribution. YouTube's starting to fork out some more money to pick up some of those big different distribution deals, streaming rights. YouTube television picking up a great deal of momentum here in the States. I actually
I've noticed.
I like it. I like it a little bit. It's got some holdbacks to it.
Well, YouTube television has all the cable networks on there, correct?
Yeah, it has all the majors, all of that. So you're not really missing out on anything. It's pretty affordable.
I like that, but I wonder how much YouTube would make out of that. You know what I mean? Out of curiosity, or if they pay all those networks to be on their platform.
Going for that big spike, Big Jim ducks out of the way, follows up 2 big super kicks, side flush kicks. What's that?
Oh. Can we see Tamatonga possibly coming back on this very match to cost Big Jim the match?
Oh, more members for the tree. Is he cleared here? I mean,
not sure.
I think we're all just kind of waiting to see where he's lurking, where he's going to make his emergence. Big corkscrew guy off the top to take out Timber, the family tree.
Timber. Liz, you hate YouTube TV? I'm actually curious. Do you mind telling me why? Because I thought about getting it myself.
No, I don't think she says. All right. We'll play a game here. She put C.
I'm assuming she means hate.
Say V because V is
true.
C on the keyboard. So she's saying
true. Maybe she has YouTube TV, right? My bad.
The V is right there next to the C, and the T is way up here. So I'm gonna go what she went to say. I have.
And just quietly, why have I gone blurry? What the fuck?
Well,
yeah. Am I blurry to you right now, Rick?
Yeah, it is. This side, Jimmy's side of the screen is brought to you by drinking too much Fireball. That's what
there I am.
Vision. That's what happens to your vision when you enjoy too much of WWE's ladder sponsor, Fireball.
Oh, what happened there? I actually missed the finish.
See, right there, man. Hot-lanta is amazing. Hokey pokey, Hot-lanta getting it done. Oh, yeah. AI screwing up.
I know. Labra, he's convinced that I'm AI. You know, I don't exist really, Rick, right?
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
What the hell?
Yeah, I think I got a 6-month deal on that too, Liz. I enjoy it. Got everything you need on there.
Oh, shit.
All right, Big Jim about to eat this belt. Oh, nope, about to eat a big spike.
No, we got the Taliban in the house.
The Taliban.
You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? Did his mask like shift? He couldn't find his way out there. I mean, could take any more time getting out there to help him out?
I hate that, dude. I hate that. I hate that with everybody doing that shit, Rick.
Speaking
and
of,
Labret,
I was gonna say that's one of the big moments that All In. I enjoyed the show, but one of the nitpicking, like, come on, dude. I won't give that one away. But there is a big save that takes like 10 minutes.
Are you talking about on this day?
Yeah, today.
Even though I'm not seeing clearly right now?
You do not see clearly. What we got in the house? LGB. Let's go, Brandon.
Whoop, whoop.
Up there's be scarfing that down. He's going to be, if you guys missed All In, Brandon's going to have After Dark. He's going to fire it up, take you on a magical ride. He's going to have a watch along, breaking it down, enjoying that experience with you right after we get done.
Absolutely. Look out for that.
Yeah. Brandon, let me know, man, if you want the link to jump on with this. We are talking a little All In. I don't want to give you any spoilers. You're in for a marathon, I understand. But if you want to join us here, well, we'd love to have you, man. Just shoot me a message.
Yeah, actually, Brandon, you're in for a marathon, my man.
Air Fatu through the ropes. Big
Air Fatu.
Suicide dive to the outside.
Air Fat Tub. I mean, I was going to say something, but I won't say it.
He had
Air Fatu.
Air Fatu.
Air Fatu.
You know what? Hey, I'm going to throw a little conspiracy horseman talk out here. Fatu comes out with the Muslim mask, right?
Yeah. And Haktu as well, on top of that.
And what did he do? What did he do? He just went suicide mission, airplane style into a big tall to a taller tower.
Hey, conspiracy right there, bro. Yep. Twin Tower, the taller tower.
BS. Goldberg had one of the greatest careers. It was short, but man, one of the most memorable one. And you know what, man? As we get closer, Jimmy, and you start getting that feeling, that big moment, the excitement, the intrigue, since the match was officially announced. Here we go. Another great vignette taking us back, walk down memory lane. Get those goosebumps, man. You start feeling it a little bit, Jimmy. You start reliving in what you felt in that moment. As we get closer, Jimmy, I know you're dead set against it. You're one of those that were the non-believers, didn't want anything to do with this. Are you starting to feel a little more leaning towards they're going to do it? They're going to pull the trigger. Goldberg going to win that championship tonight.
I'm not going to lie, Rick. They're doing a good job of making me excited for that because every time the match or, a match finishes, they're showing vignettes of him and hyping him up. And I haven't done that with anyone for a long time like that, dude. I mean, how many vignettes have we seen already of Goldberg?
There we go. There's zero excitement for Goldberg to be part of this show. Can't stand them and never liked them.
Come on, Kenny.
Dude, there is have you been watching the shows when he is on there? Have you heard the reactions? Heard the reactions. They're blowing the roofs off of arenas, and don't buy this BS that they're piping it in. There's people that have been there. I've talked to them that have been there. It is 100% real excitement. Goldberg is over. He's over. Not over the hill. Not over the hill. He's just over.
He's not over the hill. Even if he's at 58, whatever the fuck he is. Not over the hill. But you know what, guys? Be real to yourselves. Everyone that's saying that they hate Goldberg right now is freaking cheering him. All I hear is for freaking Goldberg chants. This week, last week.
Tony, an absolute bore.
Doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. The point is,
wrong.
He's a star. All right.
Even if you're right, Liz, he's a one-trick pony. When you're
he's a two-trick pony.
When you're that badass, that's all you need. All you need.
Scott, you're lying to yourself. Did you not hear Raw the last 2 weeks?
It's just like me. When I go out to pick up ladies, I'm so manly inclined, I just go in there and whip it out. I ain't got to spit game or spend money on them. I'm a one-trick pony.
One trick pony. That's all you need, baby.
Yeah.
No, but Kenny, that wasn't piped in, bro. Not that. You can tell the difference, man. I know what you guys are all saying,
There's
and to an extent,
people there in the arenas. There's, it's people are excited for this, and it's sorry, and it's so heartbreaking, and it's such a tough pill to swallow for the internet wrestling community, even the deep dark corners of the internet wrestling
it's
community,
weird, bro.
inside of the bubble that just cannot accept this for any reason, that your little darlings and spot monkeys and move sets and rope work, guess what? Ultimately, they don't get over. They don't sell. Kicking ass and being a man and a superhero, that gets you over.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, say what you want. How can he be boring when his matches don't last any more than 10 minutes max? I mean, think about it.
And it's not like he's going out there and doing rest holds for 20 minutes,
right?
And just wearing down an opponent. It's boom, right in your
straight
face.
And tell me they're not exciting. The ones with Lesnar, I didn't get what anyone says. That match of Survivor Series, I think it was 2017 or 2016. One of those years. I'm pretty sure it was 2017. Well, no, that was 2016, wasn't it? Or that match of Survivor Series was one of the most exciting 5 minutes I've seen in my life in pro wrestling. I don't care what anyone says. You go watch that now, it still holds up.
Well, and here's another thing as well. Is this okay? You do have an aging legend, an icon,
right?
Someone who had one of the greatest impacts, greatest short-term runs. Wow, the long-lasting impression that he had. If Gunther is so good as everybody praises him for, then shouldn't he be able to go out there if he is the ring general?
Should beat him up in 30 seconds.
No. Shouldn't he, even if it's a 10-minute? We talked earlier, a reality of what this match could be. And we do expect some slow pacing. They can tell some stories. We're expecting Goldberg's son to get involved. That's the end game here. He's starting into training. They're setting something up there so they can, even as Gunther in a chokehold, wearing him out and teasing the son. They can do some things to put this out 8 to 10 minutes. If Gunther is the ring general, then he should be able to go out there and get a very entertaining match out of Goldberg.
Yeah, if they play it right, they got to play it right. Look, every spot needs to be done to perfection, literally to give you that sort of, what's the word? Suspending your disbelief, basically. If they can, pace it out right, the match, and with all the spots and all that, and what they're planning on doing, absolutely you can do that. Is Gunther the right guy for that? I don't know, because tonight is telling. We'll know. You know when we'll know, actually, Rick? How much time is left between the main event and the finish of the show? If there's only 5 minutes, it's just going to be a quick barn burner. If it's about 20 minutes left, don't be surprised if we get a cash in.
Well, all right. So right now what we've had here, we've had 2 matches down. We have 2 to go, correct? Or did they?
I believe, 2 more. I think it's the women's match now.
No, we don't have.
Oh, no, that's Evolution. Match. Sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
What's next?
So we still have on the plate, and these guys can go up there and eat up a lot of clock. And I imagine they'll probably have some talking segment before we get to the match. But we still have Seth freaking Rollins and LA Knight to go here.
I forgot. That's true. How do you feel about that match, actually, Rick, in a way?
I think it's going to – we got a little backstage segment. We'll hear what these guys are saying here real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Put my man in harm's way, Kathy. It's as simple as that.
I want them both.
and even Logan out there. That was a bad call on my part. I apologize.
No. I can't let you do that, Randy. I'm a grown man. But man, they have gravely underestimated. They think I'm soft. I'm not, Randy. I want them both. Anywhere, anytime.
I like it. I want them both.
You know what? I do got to work for you.
Jelly Roll did time.
Man. It's SummerSlam.
It's on. For how young? Man, it's a shame. You'll see anyway, but
hey, I'll tell you, you know what? It just occurred to me. Anyone doubting Jelly Roll, doubting that man's toughness? He survived prison, baby. Hardcore prison time.
That's true.
You think that pretty boy Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre got anything on prison time? There we go to Steiner's. The Steiner brothers in the house, and
Man, how much have they aged, man? That trips me out, bro.
What are you expecting, dude? They started
I
wrestling
know,
in the
it's time.
80s.
It's true, man.
What do you think? Just everybody stays the same?
I know, but it just blows my mind how quick, the years can fly by, man. Just saw the ending to fucking All In, Rick.
Who won?
Ugh. Who do you think?
Well, I don't know. Both of them seemed to disgust you earlier. All right, Hangman won.
They're both bad choices. Well,
am I right? Am I right again? You're lucky you didn't double down on them bets, buddy.
Well, just look at Liz, what she said.
Oh,
yeah.
Sariah's the new AEW champion. Ethan Page, yeah, he did win. He won at NXT earlier.
Yeah, but Hangman, fuck off.
That was a big development, though. Ethan Page goes over Ricky Saints. That's 2 in a row. So that means Ricky Saints.
Yeah, not Adam Page. Not that Page. Not Diamond Dallas Page, but Ethan Page.
So, I mean, Ricky Saints is the main roster bound.
Even if he is, would he succeed?
Man, I can't hit these for shit.
Yo, Seth,
let's see here. We got
you for joining us.
Fixed out here, man. K-Pax, my prediction is Oracle is going to have a heart attack coming down into the ring one night. Really blowing up again. There we go.
Don't say that, Kitty. I don't want to fuck. I mean, he does have a real young girlfriend. Have you seen how young she is?
No, that was debunked. That is a client of his.
Client, huh?
No. He's doing
sure.
some influencer branding stuff with his hustle brand. I'm not saying
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But whatever she is, maybe he's hustling a lot more than we think. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to hate on the guy, but I did look that up after you and Big Ray were talking about it.
Oh, really? You did?
Yes. I actually looked it up. That's where I got that from.
Well, Kenny, he's getting older too, man. Unfortunately, we're all getting friggin' older. It is what it is.
Okay, I'll tell you what's going to be interesting here. I mean, we're going to get a big explosion from this crowd everywhere he goes. He is over. Yeah. But it's going to be extra hot in the ATL for LA Knight. But those two goons that have been getting their hands on Knight, you notice Rollins is out here not by himself with the Oracle, but not with his muscle.
True.
They're likely going to get involved here at some point, but do we get a little interaction between Braun, Daddy, and Unks over there sitting at ringside?
Maybe. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Labrador saying Paul Heyman's girls. And funny what Liz said too. Apparently his new girlfriend, he's trying to take him out to inherit his estate.
What estate?
Yeah, I mean, well, his parents were pretty loaded. Weren't they lawyers or some shit?
I don't know.
Well, his dad was a lawyer.
You know what's going to happen. Let's say hypothetically, yes, this is his girlfriend.
Well, technically girlfriend. Right, exactly.
Girlfriend. Okay. So she's going to be saying that in a couple of years that he was always late on pay and she's owed back pay.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Right. That's the MO with Paul Heyman.
Absolutely. Like Labrat said, apparently he's good with money. He is.
Right.
I mean, he's a scumbag when it comes to money. I want to say something. I could say something, but I'm not going to say something. But put it this way. Get him the NDAs like Labrat says.
Yeah, the new dangerous alliance. That's right.
Yeah. I still can't believe they haven't come up with that thought, bro. You hit the nail on the head when you said that.
All right, we got the match underway here. Two big stars in WWE representing.
Did this match come out of nowhere for you?
No, I mean, they started kind of tying this thing together going back to Money in the Bank where they started having some interaction with each other.
True.
And kind of costing LA Knight that big opportunity, and Seth ultimately, the opportunist that he is, taking the briefcase. And really it was the goons jumping LA Knight. So in turn, he's been showing up wherever they're at, trying to take them out. He's got to think about the game plan here from LA Knight. He's going to have to, he's worrying about Seth. He's got to worry about.
Can I ask, by the way?
The Oracle Hugh Hefner over there, and then where's the muscle lurking around that?
Well, is it just me, or do you have a commercial break right now?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, it's a WWE commercial.
Yeah, okay. No, that's fair enough.
Maybe that's why, because you heard the WWE version. So, yeah, it's just a WWE commercial. It's this summer streaming on the cock.
Labrat coming up with that interesting comment there.
Here we go.
Joseph says, go read it out, Rick.
Rollins wins the WF title tonight to make sure Goldberg. Do you want to keep the title? Rollins loses this match. I think what he's saying here is kind of that swerve. Hey, that's what I've been saying. That's what kind of happened last time that Seth cashed in. He lost to Randy Orton earlier in the night at WrestleMania.
True.
He comes out for that big moment for the cash in. It's interesting, though. Unless they slid something in here, this is going to be relatively close to that. They got to slide something in. This match can't go, another half hour here. They've been well at it here. There's got to be something slid in or something we just missed.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And how long have we got? Now, this match is going to finish by...
There's a hard
like
9:30,
bro.
We don't have overrun stuff here. There is a hard out with the national broadcast. They've got to get to other programming at 10 o'clock. There isn't that leeway with when you have these Saturday nights main events. There's not like the streaming stuff or the cable stuff. You have hard outs here.
Dude, I hate to say it. I think my prediction is going to come out true, man, because I got a feeling we're going to have a good 30 minutes left come main event.
I'll ask because we have some different people here in the chat. It's the same as I asked you earlier today. I think you create a divide here. I mean, obviously, we have the general audience. It is there. We know it. They like Goldberg. There are people rooting for him. They love this moment. You have the IWC, especially deep in that bubble, that despise, that are going to absolutely, their minds are going to explode, Jimmy, if this happens.
Good.
But if he wins, do you ease that with the internet wrestling community with Seth Rollins winning? I don't understand a narrative where we want to have people cheering Seth Rollins in his cash-in. We want it to be at a moment where people are going to hate on him. Most of the IWC hates that he even has the briefcase, mainly that he took the opportunity from the man he's facing right here. The overwhelming majority have talked about how LA Knight should have been in that spot.
Well, how else do you turn Seth Rollins heel, like proper?
Well, and that's
cash in.
Is that enough? I mean, is it going to be enough to get people to boo him? The problem is because they created a pop thing. It's a goddamn theme song. And they won't get
they need to change the thing, bro.
They crave that fan interaction and that pop and audience so they can sell this product. And it's just about selling the product. So that's a problem inside of WWE.
I agree. They definitely need to change the theme song if you want to take him being a heel seriously. Because the fans are always going to go, no matter what. So that's an issue. I'm surprised. I'm not sure. Maybe he has. I'm just assuming. But you'd think Rollins would want to point that out, or does he like getting that sort of attention, you think?
I think he would. I mean, it's just going to be interesting to see that kind of reaction. To me, if you're telling a story here, I don't want people cheering the Joker during the Batman movie, But unfortunately, we do live in a society with these sicko bastards that the Joker gets his own spinoff now.
Don't say that.
It is. I mean, he already has it.
I know you're right. You're right, but yeah. No, you're spot on, bro. But I am worried, though, because this match is already, how long has it been going for? About 10 minutes?
Or maybe around that mark there. And we're all talking about Goldberg goes over, Seth cash in. I think what we're really getting here.
It's happening, dude.
What?
I think the cash in is definitely happening.
What about either way? What if Gunther wins? What if we get it? What if we get another scenario?
It works.
What if we get the spot where Goldberg comes out, boom, spear, jackhammer. Oh my God, this is happening. Cash in comes. Now we got a triple threat. Again, like Seth did when he cashed in the first time.
Yeah, I can see that too, because
Then
you know what?
then it's a triple threat. There's no disqualifications. You have Breaker and Reed beat the living shit out of Goldberg, and Seth just pins fucking Gunther.
Yeah. I mean, going by the time that's going to be left after this match, that is also a real possibility. But I think it was you that said this in the past. Wouldn't that make Rollins look like an idiot, though, cashing it in like that?
Ooh, Rollins is an idiot. He looks like an idiot anyway. He gets dressed in the morning.
Yeah, I'm the future. Don't worry that I've been here for 13 years.
I know. Oh, and by the way, I didn't know this, but Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson has also returned to AEW.
Tonight he did? I didn't see him.
He turned up all right under a mask, funny enough, to help out Hank Person win that damn championship. Yeah.
I did see that he was doing karaoke with
He
somebody
was?
at StarCast last night.
Yeah, Aaron, I am blurred. You know what? Maybe I should restart my browser quickly.
Don't pop out. We're close to it. We got 45 minutes. You're okay.
All right. Because people are complaining in the chat about me being blurry and
They're
shit.
not complaining. They're just mentioning it. It's not affecting the show at all.
That's true. It's not. But I don't know why it's doing that, by the way, guys. I have no idea. It's the first time it's ever been doing that.
Yeah. All that streaming you're doing today, bud. All that.
It could be.
Hard drive overload. That's what you're dealing with.
Well, technically, it's only the camera doing that, not per se my computer, but it is weird.
All right, to the match here. We still have yet to see the muscle. We have yet to see the goons. That's just going to add more intrigue, potential questions to the main event coming up here. But,
that's true.
But with the cash in, you have got people, LA Knight for one. One of his objectives here, not just to take out Seth Rollins, but he said, I'm not going to let you cash in, brother. I'm going to be there to stop it. Well, if he's still in, we know he's going to be in the building. Would he come down and get involved there? There's also another kind of a big name that doesn't want to see Seth Rollins succeed in anything, Mr. CM Punk. I'll tell you what, man.
I wasn't thinking that, but yeah.
Rollins is screwed over Punk at every opportunity. He said he's not going to let him win a championship. You think CM Punk's going to let something like that slide?
I'm not sure, but that's intriguing again. But I don't know if I'll like that.
Hey, Liz pays a dude to mow her grass. Wax that, baby.
Yeah, pal.
But you know what? So Rollins has got beef with LA Knight and CM Punk, and he has got some serious issues with people with initials for their first names.
Wow. Aren't you sick of calling Seth Rollins freaking all the time too?
Here we go, man. What about this? This would be a big pop there in Atlanta, where he also played college at Georgia Tech. Roman Reigns. Yeah.
Oh, he did. You're right.
Yeah. See, this we're throwing ideas out here. That's what I like with the watch alongs. It's just like getting everybody together around the TV. And this is what people are talking about. We're watching the match. We're all having a good time watching this thing, but it's the intrigue, what we're looking for in that main event. There's a lot of potential outcomes we could see here tonight. I didn't even think about the Roman Reigns connection, especially in Atlanta. Georgia Tech playing right there.
It's the best chances now, isn't it, to do it? I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I can see that. But again, as long as Seth has still got that briefcase, do you know what I mean?
There's a lot of things we could do to really confuse this entire situation. So we can have a huge cluster here that in WWE right now is in that big pop mode. They want to leave you with a big moment.
100%.
So we
Wow.
don't necessarily need big winners here.
Well, dude, tell me when you see what you see.
The knee injury?
Do you think that could be legit?
Nope. That's a work.
Why would they go with this finish?
Seth in the Oracle masterminded that.
He's cashing, dude. I'm telling you now.
He's cashing.
He's fucking cashing, bro. This happened last time. Isn't this? This is exactly what happened.
This is a mindset, a military mindset. When you're looking at winning a war, you'll take a loss in a battle if it's going to position you.
That's what
to
happened.
Win the war.
Did he not lose to Orton?
Right,
he lost to Orton too, and then came in and cashed on Brock and Roman.
But we're talking about this. They're playing possum.
They are. They're fucking with us right now.
Yes,
you're right. You're right, and it can still go either way when this happens. This is Triple H trying to mess with us, if you know what I mean.
We didn't see the goons out there. We're going to see them involved.
True.
This is them playing possum. Now, is LA Knight going to be smart enough to realize that here?
Well, I called it.
Rollins,
if this happens,
his knee.
I said from weeks ago, if you're going to have Gunther lose, you protect Gunther and Goldberg by having Seth cash in.
How does that protect Gunther?
Because Gunther lost to Goldberg, but then Rollins, it doesn't really protect him.
Protect Gunther at all. That just makes him look like a total idiot.
I know.
But you and everyone else.
I'm trying. But I did say for weeks that he loses. I mean that he cashes. Sorry, not loses.
I think now we are looking at a cash in. They're playing possum here,
dude. They have to. There's too much time. There's no way we're going 30 minutes. It's not happening. I think there's going to be shenanigans too. If Rollins does catch in, could Gage sort of, throw off Rollins even possibly?
Who?
And we just have a whole bunch of dusty finishes here. We're in Atlanta, bro. Dusty finish.
Let's see here. Yes, I want to hear here. Rusev says you protect Gunther, you get heat on Goldberg by raising his hand, and Rollins cashes in. All right, so that's my question.
That's what I'm saying too. But when you really think about it, does it protect Gunther though?
Goldberg by raising what's
heat on Goldberg?
What's the heat on Goldberg? You have a
Goldberg's done. He's finished. Yeah. And he's done. He's not coming back. So there's nothing for Goldberg, really, regardless.
Well, that's because not just because he said his last match, because he said be interesting. I don't get where's the heat on the heat from the IWC.
I know he's not meaning the heat is in a heel way. I think he means it because people use that term even as a babyface way. I'm pretty sure he's talking about in terms of heat as a babyface, not the negative heat.
Well, no, you get the pop. There's a pop.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Heat's a bad thing. When you turn up the heat, you're trying to sweat them out. Like you're burning them out. Heat's not good.
I know, I agree, but that's what I think he means, though. Technically,
I'm entertained. I love the conversation here. We're talking about scenarios. They just added Brock merch.
That's true. The flannel shirt, the blue one,
man. Yes,
it's true.
Hey,
and see the little hint? Do you see what that match is brought to you by?
What?
Jimmy John's. Who does Jimmy John sponsor?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Speaking of a little Jimmy John's.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I like them right here.
They got good sandwiches, man. You know what I mean? People prefer them over friggin' over Subway even.
Subway sucks.
Scott, even if Punk shows up, right?
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter because he's still going to have the briefcase.
Gunther acts like a babyface, raises his hand, and then attacks Goldberg, allowing. I don't know how that exactly.
That's a sore loser though, like that. But it does get heat on Gunther though.
It gets heat on Gunther, but I don't know how it protects him because he still has got beat up.
No, because it's crybaby heat, and it could turn into go away heat by doing it that way.
I think just. We're all forgetting. Maybe Gunther just wins the match, and just antagonizes the Sun, and that propels him to go to that story to head in there. But hey, I love over the chat, man. We've got a number of scenarios that we can see LA Knight come back out here. If there is a cash in, we see Knight get voice CM Punk. Roman Reigns would be a huge talking point. He's going to show up eventually here for a big event like SummerSlam. Why not now on a platform like this, national television?
there is a lot of scenarios we can play with. That's why I'm fearing
It's in
a
Atlanta.
full blown Dusty finish.
But hey, you know what? That's the beauty of professional wrestling. We've all got so many ideas here. We're intrigued by what's going to happen. We've got this narrative, man, where it's going to just eat us alive, piss us off to no end. That's the beauty of it. That's why they brought him back, because people are talking excited, for better or worse, about this match than we have about anything in a while.
Facts. It's true. And that's what makes professional. Say what you want about this, if you like it or hate it. This is exactly what they want. They want everyone talking about it, and that's exactly what it's done. Has it not?
Yeah, here you. Well, they're not both ex-NFL Atlanta players. We had Goldberg with the Falcons, and you had Roman, who played in Atlanta with Georgia Tech.
Right. There you go. So we'll see. I'm intrigued. I'm looking forward to it now. I didn't think I would, but I am. So I just hope it's going to be better than Hang Person winning the AEW World Championship. But I guess how freaking obvious is.
I love
TK,
it.
right?
I love it. I don't think we have shared this one. Let's see here. Who is a bigger movie star soon? Oh, Roman or Cena? Man, that'll be a tough one, because Roman could get some of those good roles.
It's Cena, dude. It would be Cena all the way.
Soon.
Even soon.
The thing with Cena, it would soon, maybe a year or two, within 5 years, maybe Roman. The thing with Cena, he is so bad and cheesy at acting that it works.
But it works. I know, but that's typical Cena, is it not? Isn't he always been like that?
It's so bad, but it works.
It's so Cena.
Yeah, it's like cheesy wrestling, and then you put that on the big screen.
I totally get where you're coming from. But that's
also,
Cena, dude.
We forgot to tell everyone about this. Tomorrow night, Jimmy T has to own up to a bet that he lost. He owes me $10.
Fuck, that's right.
He owes me $10.
Oh,
yeah,
well, that's right.
Look at him already. Oh, I forgot.
I actually did. No, for real, I forgot. But I'll give you $10.
No,
I'll give it to you by the end of the week. I'm being serious. I'll give it. Just remind me if I forget. I forgot.
It's just better, because we went round and round. Jimmy was so confident.
Yeah,
I was gonna make like a fun bet. Just do something stupid on air.
I'm surprised that they went with Tony. I'm not gonna lie.
Mercedes Moné, that he put money on Monet, and he lost.
That's her first loss, dude. That's her first ever loss in AEW, as a matter of fact.
But
a singles match, that is.
She still got all of her belts, her 6 belts to go home to, or whatever. She got 5 or 6 belts, and
but now her aura is so gone.
Her big old raging bull.
Lose all your belts already, please, Money, because now they're irrelevant. I don't care if you got 10 million belts. You're not the AEW Women's World Champion.
Elena looking nice there. A little cloudage in the sky.
A little cloudy, dude. Why is it so foggy over there?
It's a foggy doggy. It's raining throughout the Southwest there, so some dark clouds there. City looking good.
Yeah, we got some Ninja Warriors in the house.
I can see Beyonce waving at everybody there from the football stadium.
Oh, look, it's who is that? Blake? No. You'll
Ninja
see.
Warrior. Oh, that's what I got. I'm still on the Ninja Warrior. Oh, Blake Monroe, shake 'em.
I hate that name, bro.
I love it. Mainly because you hate it.
I can't stand it, man. Frank brings up an interesting point. He says, would it be wrong to say Evolution might be the best show of the weekend? I don't know. It's a good, maybe. It is pretty stacked for a women's PLE.
We talked about this the other day. We were running through all the cards, hitting the big matches there. I was giving my edge to All In. I mean, it's going to be tough to beat All In. A little long there, but man, they had some big moments. But looking at that Evolution card, 7 big matches, looking at that lineup, bell to bell, it might be one hell of a show. They've got some good personal feuds there. This match here, Titty Time versus Stratus. Very interesting to see how that thing plays out. The role that Tiffany plays, is she going to go full on heel in this thing? Again, I always ask the question, why the hell should anyone like her? There is no redeemable qualities about that character. Right there. We
You're
already
right.
got that. The no holds barred. We already seen them throwing down. I want to see them keep fighting tonight through social media. Keep it rolling right on into Evolution. Battle Royales, baby. I love Battle Royales. Love them.
That's what they should do, but everybody's too lazy or stupid to think like that anymore, Rick. Unfortunately,
how about a favorite in the Battle Royale? Stephanie. Gotta go with Stephanie there. I like to see maybe.
What about AJ Lee? Does she come back?
No, big surprises there. Soraya was teasing that she might make an appearance. You got Rhea
Ripley.
Ready to go, Women's Championship. The one I'm looking forward to, and it's one of those I broke my golden rule. Don't book anything because you'll get overly excited for it. But
yeah,
the triple threat women's intercontinental match. Becky defending against Bird Girl Lyra and Bailey.
Oh God!
I laid it out for Jimmy. I want a triple turn. Never done before.
Against two. It's wishful thinking, like I said earlier.
Bailey and Lyra turn heel, and the man returns. Becky goes anti-hero baby and takes that persona again. She's the one people want to cheer for. It's a great crossover. She's good with that stuff. Now you start moving that merch. People don't like Lyra, and Bailey's just good in a heel spot. And then Bailey can team up with Lyra again because she desperately needs someone to help her outside of bell to bell.
No, I agree. That 100% I agree with. Frank says, what if Britt Baker shows up? She ain't showing up. She's still under contract.
Still under contract.
With AEW.
Yeah.
Right. Gunther coming out as first. Usually the champion heel or babyface comes out second no matter what, dude. Unfortunately, Trish ain't winning either.
They can get ratings.
She ain't winning. As much as I wanted to win, that'd be great. It's not happening.
You bring Gunther out here first because you have to set the stage. You have a long-awaited icon returning to the ring. It's been so long here.
Bro, we got 30 minutes to kill.
Very possible. We got a lot of shenanigans. We just laid out here in a conversation.
A lot of shenanigans.
It's like 20 scenarios. They might do 3 of them at once, But you bring Gunther out here, a nice, clean entrance. You've got to build up this whole.
Does Gunther have boo-boo face?
No, that's just his natural face.
I don't know. It looks a little boo-boo face
Butters.
to me.
It's like Butters when he's getting his pictures. Like he's making a funny face, and it's just my face.
Do you see that crowd? Listeners, by the way, and viewers. It's not piped in.
Uh-oh. You hear that, Jimmy? I hear it.
I hear it. People say it's piped in. It's not piped in. Look at that. Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Hey, it is Doug.
Goldberg. They're even chanting it in Texas. They're chanting it.
Oh, he looks jacked, bro.
Oh, he's looking good.
Dude, Goldberg looks better right now than he did 5 years ago. I kid you not, man.
Hey, hold on. Look at the rest of this crew. I think it's all a bunch of old WCW people.
Yeah, it is. Wow, wait a minute. It is. Ernest and Cat Miller. Fuck yeah, bro. We've also got.
Is the cat his son?
We got Josh Barnett in the back next to Doug Dillinger as well, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't tell who the front right is.
Is that the Brawler? Brooklyn Brawler?
Nah, it looks like him. It's someone else. What would the Brooklyn Brawler be part of this? Got nothing to do with.
Like him.
Hey, who's that Asian guy, man? Oh, I know that face, bro. Ah, fuck.
Is it Io
Because he's changed a little bit, bro. Who is that fucking Italian-looking dude at the front there, bro?
I don't know. I'm going to say this because I'm 1/16th Asian, but I think it's my cousin Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Johnny's son.
We see the cat, Yosef, but who's Sonny Ono? No, that wasn't Sonny Ono, Kenny.
Sonny
looks too young to be Sonny.
Well,
right.
A lot smaller than that.
He's a lot older than that, too.
Sonny Ono wishes that was G's.
He looks familiar, but I can't put a name to him right now.
Here we go. Ooh.
Goldberg looks freaking good, man. I'm not going to lie, bro.
Everybody worried about it being blowing up, being gassed. Look at him. This dude is jacked.
Look how excited. He's ready, bro. And look how excited the fans are all slapping his hands, bro. Hey, I'm pumped. I'm not going to lie. I'm excited. Yeah, we said that before, Joseph. Doug Dillinger.
Yeah, no, that's just she's just pointing it out there. It's cool.
Absolutely.
You had that cheap disco. It would have been cool to have
He's
this,
gassed. He's a little bit gassed, Goldberg. I think by the fan reaction.
It's intense, baby. That's just emotions. He's gonna be running on raw energy here. He likes
Liz,
it
you're
raw.
right. You're right, Aaron. You're right too. He has blown up straight up off the bat.
I'm excited after that entrance. I've been jumping
I
around
am
here.
too.
I'm breathing heavy.
I know. I'm almost gassed
Get
too.
me some more Powerade here.
Come on, Joseph. 99 is a bit harsh, bro. Come on. Are you telling me he looks better than all of us, bro, body-wise?
Dude, he looks amazing.
He does, man. Come on, man. Come on, guys. Give him that at least. You telling me he does not look amazing for his freaking age? If you put a bit of color on his freaking goatee.
We're dealing with the haters over here. They're drinking that
Come
haterade.
on, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
I've got that good stuff. I got the Goldberg Powerade. They're drinking that haterade over there.
Hey, straight up, I was never a big Goldberg fan ever, dude. I was NWO for life. You know what I mean? But I got to give the credit where credit's due, man. You know what I mean? He is who he is. That doesn't mean I love him for that, but I know what he's worth and who he is. You know what I mean?
Screw the NWO. They suck.
Fat? He's not fat, Aaron. Come on.
I do want to put over. We're talking, comparison. We had the NWO fans and Goldberg fans.
I was NWO for life, bro.
I'm uploading it first thing tomorrow morning, guys. I know you guys get the alerts from the page here, but check it out. This Paz and I just sat down and recorded a latest episode of the 10 count, and all the conversations are about the NWO.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, it's an all NWO themed show. We talk about the impact that it had in real time. We talk about the legacy of the NWO, who was really the heart and soul of the NWO.
Hall and Nash is the heart and soul of the NWO for me.
We only get one, so we break it down. It's pretty easy.
One is not fair, bro.
What?
Hall and Nash is going to be that heart and soul, man.
We talk about our favorite B team members. We go through it all, man. It's a fun conversation. The 10 count will be out tomorrow. It's all about the NWO. Check that out, man. Jimmy, you'll like it. We had a lot of fun with it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it already. And Joseph, yeah, I remember that. Remember when the NWO zapped him with the
taser?
But it was the cattle friggin' pod, though, really.
But the immortal words there when they beat him that night, the immortal words of Bobby the Brain Heenan. He hung up his headset after show was over, got to the back and said, "Boys, we just cooked the golden goose." Yeah. Shit was gonna fall apart.
Dude, I bought that pay-per-view, watched it live because it was during my school holidays and whatnot. And, dude, I'm not going to lie. Back then, I was so happy that Nash won. Even though I knew it was screwy, but like I said, I was NWO for life. I was just happy that that Nash won. I was shocked, but I was happy that Nash won.
I think what I think a conversation that we have in the show, it's about 10 conversations throughout the show, 30 minutes. So it's a great little listen. But we talk about, the great debate about the NWO. And I think I did a good job of dismissing it. Is size matters. Did they grow too large? And I think I've got some good points that I'd like everybody to go listen to.
You can make that argument, but I don't, you know what? I didn't hate on how big it got in a way.
Whoa. That's what.
Yeah, I love him big, pal.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Vince does love him big, literally. Todd, you're right. Give me wrestling overkill Jones, pal.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's been a great day for pro wrestling. I sat back. I've gotten a lot of good eats, man. I've just sat back and really enjoyed the day. NXT let down, but man, AEW stepped up again, man. Just
speaking of not a letdown
to them, man. They did a great job. This has been a great show. Love coming in here for the watch party. We've had a lot of great conversations. What it's about. This is what the atmosphere that we want. Like we're all sitting together. The lovely Lillian Garcia.
She looks amazing in her 60s, dude.
Uh-huh.
Liz, actually, you're right. He does have love handles. I just noticed that.
Who does?
Goldberg. He does have abs, if you notice, right? But he's got kind of. I know it doesn't matter. It's no big deal. The guy is nearly 60 for crying out loud.
You know what? Those love handles help that belt stay up.
It sure does.
All the haters out here, all the haters over here, man, you are the ones. You haters in this chat are the one that are fueling me. I want it more now than, you know what? Have Goldberg spear Gunther out of his boots, jackhammer that jackass square to hell, and bring out Seth Rollins, bring out the cash in. He's going to get speared. He's going to get jackhammered right on top of Gunther, pin both of them, ruin the cash in, new champ. That's what I want, just to ruin the lives of so many internet wrestling sparks.
Well, now that you said that, officially we got 20 minutes now. Is that long enough for all that to happen now, or do they have a 20-minute type of match?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm pumped, and it has a big match feel.
Hey, what about this, Jimmy? What if he actually went out here and went 20 minutes?
Oh God!
Shut everybody up!
Wow. Hey, let's be real.
What if even Dave Meltzer was like, I got to give this 7 stars, and they went 20 minutes.
Look, Goldberg did have a few 20-minute matches during his career. Let's be honest, he did, all right, including the Nash match. Were they really that bad?
I love the chat tonight. We are throwing out ideas, baby. You throw it against slow, see what works. Big Papa Pump's going to get involved here. He's had some beef with Goldberg.
Oh, God, no, please. Let's not. And plus, they were enemies more so than anything.
No, that's what I'm saying. He comes in and Goldberg loses. He jumps Goldberg.
That'd be funny, but if that was to happen,
a little revenge. Yeah, they had some beef back in the day. Talk about that.
I agree.
Dude, here we go. The lockup.
A good old collar and elbow tie up.
Oh no, power move. Old man.
What about a Roman knuckle? What about a Roman Greco knuckle lock? Test the strength. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it here. All right, we're getting another square.
Let's go old school.
All right, there you go. Oh, Gunther was going for the lockup with the hands there. With that midsection kicking to the side, headlock, and Goldberg standing his ground here. A big shoulder block after that big push down. Old man showing that young gun. Hit this dog. This old dog ain't going nowhere. It's his yard. Get ready for that bite.
You know what, dude? The fact that he's got the gum, right? I know a lot of wrestlers do that, but I think it's so dangerous chewing gum while wrestling, especially if you're getting thrown around and shit. You could easily choke on that, man.
Keep your body moving.
I wouldn't risk it personally.
The young bucks chew gum as well, so they're cool.
I know a lot of wrestlers do. It's crazy. I wouldn't do it though.
Yeah, he's nonchalant. Look at he's showing. Hey, I'm still here, baby. Look at the
These
power.
punches are the worst, though, dude.
Big clothesline.
He's got some of the worst worked punches I've seen in pro wrestling.
Look at that hard boot right there. That's a nice boot in this section. Big elbows, stiff elbows to that back, wearing them down and hitting that back of that neck, that shoulder blade. That's going to take a lot of that, that motion for the potential power behind those chops of Gunther that are so dangerous. Goldberg, look, he's smart here. He's chopping the general down.
Absolutely. And Yosef says Goldberg against selling, Jimmy. I agree. Why should he sell?
That's not the point. He's showing his strength.
Yeah. Come on, Liz. It's Goldberg, man. He's a legend.
Shit. He's eating those chops, baby.
Oh, he's eating them, bro. Like Todd said, vintage Goldberg. That's what this shit is.
Oh, big power slam off to the top there.
How good was that? He just tossed him, bro.
Right?
And he landed on his side, kind of, which is bad.
All right, Gunther had the awareness, though. I think, a little surprised here by the strength, the fight, and the old dog early on, but Gunther still the ring general with that awareness, going to the outside, getting a breather to regroup.
Dude, you're going to see a big hit by Gunther in a moment.
I got Gunther with a big kick to the midsection, but somehow that hurt his knee. But I'll go with it there. Your body aches at that age. You're going to feel it in all different places.
He's going to feel it. He's going to feel it for 100% after this match, especially at his age.
No way, man. He's all juiced up. Oh! You guys saying he ain't got to look how he's out there putting the body on the line for everybody.
Wow. You know what? I don't know if it's I don't know if he's 98 Goldberg all the time. This Goldberg looks like More like I know it's going to sound stupid, but 97 Goldberg. We're going back to the future, Rick, because it reminds me of when he first started and how bad some of his punches are and all that shit. Like when he didn't understand the business yet and how it'll work.
I'll go with you guys. 97, 98, 99. That should be his rating on WWE 26. That's
He's
how
on
impressive.
25, funny enough.
He's got to be a downloadable character, right?
Well, no, apparently he's not, weirdly enough, but I'm sure he'll be back on it.
I guess after this, yeah, we'll get a downloadable character package, right? You got.
Well, you
gotta
can
get
do that.
Why not? I don't know how that works.
No, you can. Some people make some great calls, man. And I'm sure there's good ones of Goldberg. I'm going to download him tonight.
The WWE games that I play are Royal Rumble and Raw for the Super Nintendo. We don't have calls. We don't have downloadable patches. You just play as Razor Ramon. That's all I do.
I used to play the same games, but on Genesis, though, not on Super Nintendo. But I will say this, WrestleFest
sucks.
Nah, please. And let's not get into that argument, Rick. But no, seriously though, WrestleFest, the arcade, and Superstars are my favorite wrestling games of all time.
Dude, yes.
By a long shot.
WrestleFest was badass. Was that the first one?
No, Superstars was. Superstars was the first one.
Superstars was good, and then WrestleFest just like on another level, man, because you had the expanded.
And it still holds up till this day.
You had the expanded roster that you could select from. You had the updated. Yeah, it was pretty badass, man.
That's true, man. I'll still play it now, man, just like for a quick 10 minutes.
While we're at a commercial here, we got that. Why didn't they ever port that over to a system?
Because at the time, the consoles were too behind in terms of graphical power for that game. I used to want it as a kid so bad. Well, think about it, man. When that game came out, it was 1990 or 91. I'm sorry, WrestleFest.
Jimmy, do you watch
and
this real quick
Superstars
for yourself? I do not. I haven't gone back and watched any of this stuff. I guess is this on the YouTube channel now?
I've seen how they've got the network on YouTube practically.
So it's
and also the WCW Vault.
The engines for the home console's just not powerful enough to handle it.
Yeah, at the time when that came out, it was 1990 or 91. I'm talking about WrestleFest and Superstars. I think it was 88, 89. At that time, we had the normal NES, which was 8-bit, right? Graphically. There's no way. Remember the very first WrestleMania on NES, bro?
But
the
how
very first one.
But how successful and cool that game was. Why didn't they port that over after the Super NES? It was just a couple years later. Because and it wasn't just. I mean, obviously, who made the arcade game?
It was Technos, I believe, if I remember, or Tecmo, whatever it was. Yeah.
Was it? No, not Tecmo. Was it?
Technos. It was.
Sorry, not Tecmo, but
it was Japanese made.
Tecmo had a wrestling game. Actually, Tecmo for the NES was one of my favorite NES wrestling
games.
Yeah.
No, they're the same creators. It's the same creator. I love that game. It was called Pro Wrestling.
But freaking Acclaim had
that was later on.
LGN had WWE, and those were god awful games.
And that was another reason why it didn't come out, because LJN had
the NES WWE games were fucking terrible.
Yeah, Technos Japan made the wrestling games on arcade, and LJN, like you said, had the rights for the consoles. So two different publishers as well. That didn't work out. But the thing is, that was 32-bit graphics, the WrestleFest game. So really, we wouldn't have been able to get a proper rip of the arcade version up until PlayStation 1.
There were, I can't remember the names of them. I'll look them up and we'll continue this conversation maybe tomorrow, or maybe we'll just next week. We'll probably need some content for Smack Attack where we can talk about it. Actually, we'll probably put that on there. Everybody will throw it out. We'll dedicate a segment to wrestling games next week on the Smack Attack.
I'll love that. Absolutely.
Like Blastmasters, because it looked similar to the arcade WWE games, and it was an awesome game. But the WWE games for the NES were like Steel Cage Challenge. But like you said, the first WrestleMania, God, that was terrible.
Awful, bro. Awful.
At the time, though, it was just cool as hell because you got to play as actual wrestlers that you knew. You got to be Hulk Hogan and DiBiase and Andre.
Don't get it twisted. I enjoyed the fuck out of that game because of that reason, but really it sucked. You know what I mean?
All right. We'll talk about it next week, a little teaser for next week's Smack Attack. But to the match here itself, Gunther, we're back from the break. Gunther.
Dude, I think you're right again. Here. You're right. It's a 20-minute bomb burner from Goldberg, dude.
I'm telling you, man, this old dog coming out here showing he's got it.
Look at him. Oh.
Goldberg was 60 years old. You guys are knocking that frame. I want to see what any of us fat asses look like at 60 years old. Look at that power.
God.
Look at that raw power, man. A flat out
Power.
lamb. He likes it raw, that shit? Baby.
Oh, I sure do. He does look huffing. He's huffing and puffing though, Rick. That's the only thing.
Okay. Have you guys ever worked a match? You understand the conditioning that goes.
I know, but at 60 though,
to get in here to handle this thing like he is doing an amazing job here. I don't know why they're actually having this thing go this long. That is perplexing.
I'm shocked, dude.
It's not
I'm
doing
shocked.
him any favors right now. Maybe this is something. Hey, this was a knock. Let me go out there and show that I can do this. And
yeah, but the thing is that worries me, Rick, because imagine he has a heart attack in the middle of the ring.
He's not going to have a heart attack. He's in a much better shape than that. It's just, you go out there, and you guys go out there and try to run those ropes for just 2 minutes without even the physicality. It burns you up.
And I also don't like how Gunther is getting. Oh, there goes the ref. Oops.
Got a ref bump coming. Gunther going to move out of the way here. Yep. Hey, you know what? You know who's a bump machine that should be getting a slammy?
Charles Robinson.
Yeah. Get that guy a slammy and get him a bonus and a raise.
I agree. Oh. Wow, we're going 20 minutes of this. This is weird, but
Charles
like
Robinson
Game
just
says,
get up, you're like, dude, I'm all right. I took like a way harder car crash last week from Cena.
Now his son is going to get involved. You watch.
Well, we got all right. So
like during this moment coming up,
going to that knee that Goldberg's been favoring there, that injured knee. Gunther trying to take the brace off here. Here we go. We might be going right towards that story that Ben's been laying out here. You lock in that submission. You slow this thing down. You have him in this agonizing pain. He's doing this right in front of his son, his family. Not looking good here for the Icon, man. Not looking good.
20 minutes is what's running through my head every time right now, Rick. I can't believe it. Yeah, somebody stop it. Throw in the white towel, Gage. Throw in the towel, man.
Stop it. He's already dead. Here we go. We're down to those moments here. We're on that home stretch. This is where all the intrigue, everything's kind of settling in. All the awesome options that we had. This was one of the great chats that I've been a part of. I think everybody's been joining us here.
Dude, the story of the weekend is gold. See, I told you Gage will get involved now, by the way. The story should be Goldberg going for 20 fucking minutes. That's Kenny F. and Powers.
Boy. Look at that fat boy.
If he dies, he dies.
Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what we need right here. Look at, he said, you want a piece? You want
really?
A piece? You want to go? You go with me. Uh-oh, Gageberg. Engage.
Gageberg. Oh, shit.
Match is still going here. Remember that. The match is still going. We got
5 minutes, bro. There's 6 minutes to go.
Spear!
Do we get
Spear!
Spear! Where's JR when you need him?
He was.
Come on, Goldberg.
He's in Texas calling that other show.
That's true.
That was
he
great.
was.
That was great to see him out. Great to see that.
He was emotional too, man. Dude, that was the worst jackhammer in history, by the way.
Guy just beat cancer. What the worst one in history?
It's true.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I thought that was Michael Cole for a minute as a referee. I forgot he was on commentary.
Dude, say what you want. This match is bringing the friggin' drama, but I'll say that.
Woo.
Dude, that was close. Was close.
Did you think? Oh, my God, chat. Were you guys about ready to lose it? That was a close one. Oh. Just got that shoulder.
Where's Rollins at? Burn that shit down now. Burn this shit down.
What? Instead of hitting that music,
no.
would you send the muscle first to make sure that everybody?
Nah, what for? Nah. Don't do that.
That would no, because you know what? You're right. No, you don't do that unless you got the ref out, because that would
Right.
cause disqualification for a one-on-one. That would work while
Exactly.
the ref was out, but now we've got a new official.
The
All right,
news is 20 minutes, bro. That's what matters, though, here.
What is?
Come on,
Oh,
Goldberg.
I thought you meant like local news. All right. Yeah, they're going for that 20-minute mark. Look at this. Everyone thought he couldn't go past 3 minutes.
Damn.
All dog showing he's got that fight, baby. Hawk up, baby. He's hawking up.
Nah. That's
Stop.
embarrassing, bro.
What? How was that?
But you haven't
embarrassing?
seen? Did you see what happened?
Yeah, ref stoppage.
He's a bitch, bro. In front of his kids, in front of his wife. I'm joking. I'm
tap it. It was a ref
I'm
stoppage.
joking. I know. I'm just saying that for that extra effect, just to give him shit. He doesn't have a clue what day it is after that, dude. At least he's selling it right. Look how clueless he looks. Looks drunk.
He thinks Jimmy's blurry.
Sorry about me being blurry. Goldberg is freaking somewhere else.
He's selling it there, baby. Hey,
He's selling it good. I like it. He legitimately looks lost, Rick. Like he's literally like drunk out of his mind, like doesn't know where he is. You know what I mean?
What's a weird time for a commercial break?
Yeah, I know. I don't like that.
That's very, very weird.
They wouldn't just end it abruptly, would they?
No, it's gonna be like a 30-second commercial spot here. I guess I'm trying to get in that last bit of advertising, but I mean WWE right now, all these big shows have been ending on big headline moments. They're looking for those big pops. You can't just fade out like on that. I mean, unless the commentary signed off.
Liz, you know what? You're right, but you could say maybe the second time he did sell the friggin' taser too.
Oh,
to be fair.
Oh, and all them arenas he sold out. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. All those arenas and stadiums and everything.
Yeah, people ask me who's the best seller in WWE history. Hulk Hogan, because he sold out arenas
But
around
he
the
is.
world
No,
for
but
30
I've
years.
had this conversation recently. Say what you want, and I'll say it again. Everyone that hates on him now was a Hulkamaniac growing up. I don't care what anybody says. I know, Liz, you're going to go against me on this.
I hate to admit this. I wasn't a Hulkamaniac. I was a little warrior.
Well, that's bullshit. So was I. I was a warrior guy too, but I was taking those fucking vitamins, bro. Not really, but you know what I mean.
I was a little warrior, but you still. I mean, it wasn't like anyone at that age hated Hulk Hogan. You just might have been a fan of somebody else,
dude. He was my man, bro. For real, I was so in love with him. But see, everyone pulls the macho card out. Go, everyone. See, everyone's doing it. Use what Hogan fans at one stage. Don't give me that bullshit. He's lying. Sonic, you're lying. Ah, come on, Liz. You didn't hate him. You probably found him hot. I'm joking. You probably wouldn't have. Yeah, who would want to go for Hulk Hogan anyway? Let's be real.
It's that lazy bookie. You got a guy whose whole shtick was not to give up. He's a fighter right to the end, but he still gets beat down. I don't understand how that's a lazy booking.
Yeah, I wouldn't say lazy. It was intriguing.
We're not even talking about WCW.
WCW. Jeez, how old were you, Todd? Because for you to say Sting,
I also see Kenny Eppin Powers had a Hulk Hogan workout set with the
so did I, man.
Tape and training guide, the dumbbells. Hey, I love that. It was one of the first it was one of the first wrestling themed toys that I had.
The pole driver, soundtrack,
the workout set, man. It came with the big instruction sheet. You had a video with it. You had the headband. You had the jump rope. You had the hand grips, and then you got that one dumbbell.
For sure. Oh, look at this crap.
Okay, I guess that is the end. All those awesome finishes that we talked about, that we had thrown out there that we could have had in. That's what we got here.
Yuck.
Okay. Well, that was a disappointing finish. I'm not going to put it up there with WrestleMania 41, but that was a letdown of the finish.
What the hell was that, dude? After all that, we're gonna end like that?
Right. All the interests. I thought this would be something that was going to keep me awake the rest of the night. I was going to be buzzing about what does he stick online, be chatting about throughout the evening, but that's what we get there.
What the fuck was that? Dude, I'm going to ask you again. Was Seth injured or not? Now it makes me think.
Don't know now because they did abruptly end that thing and headed
they
back
did. At first, I thought you're right. It's not happening. He's going to win later on. Now I'm starting to wonder if that's legit or not, dude.
We're gonna keep an eye on that. All those developments, everything. We're gonna have the evening, the night. Well, you'll have the morning to kind of digest, break down. Like I said, we're pushing just past 10 o'clock here. Jimmy and I have been at this since we went live at 11, but hell, I know I've been up. I got up and watched Ring of Honor and some of SmackDown this morning.
Yeah,
I have been watching wrestling since 7:30 this morning, so I'm over 12 hours on this thing. I've enjoyed every damn bit of it. I do especially want to thank the chat here for the watch party. Hey man, this was a lot of fun here. A great time.
Sure.
We had a great show earlier. I saw Kaz was clipping some of our stuff.
Oh, he was good.
Yeah,
that's good. It's great actually.
Especially if you guys, it's still going to be left up there free on the YouTube this week. If you got some time in the morning before Jimmy and Vet go, if no matter what time zone you're in, I would encourage you to go back, listen to this morning's Smack Attack. We do hype up a lot of the shows here, but about the first half hour, at least, maybe 45 minutes, we talk some news, some headlines, but we deep dive into the bullied wrestlers list.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fun conversation with some good insight as we go down the list, and we especially talk a lot about the top of the list, Charlotte Flair. We even have a special guest. She's checked out for now, but she might be back. Oh. She might be back tomorrow night when Jimmy T and I reunite. We're going to be talking. We're going to take some time, reflect on what we saw here on Saturday night's main event. We'll give you a traditional breakdown review, and we're going to break down the Evolution pay-per-view.
I'm actually looking forward to that too now, man. I'm not going to lie. Could be the show still of the weekend, man. We'll see.
There we go. So, Jimmy, we'll wrap it up here. We've got a little bit of time before we hand the channel over to Let's Go Brandon. He's going to do a watch along. He's going to do the replay watch along of All In. If you guys missed that, fired up. Brandon's going to have some great insight there. Have a lot of fun with you guys on the late night. But, Jimmy, for Saturday here, we've got one event to go, Evolution tomorrow. A lot of happened today. Main event in the book. We're fresh off of that, fresh in our minds. All In. I know you didn't get to see NXT. Believe me, nothing happened there that you would mention.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it now that you told me that.
You probably just be best off just listen to Vet and Ray review.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do every week.
But what are one or two right now hot topics of discussion for you out of this Saturday?
Goldberg going for the 20-minute barn burner is literally
all right. We look at that way. I like that. The 20 minutes, not the finish, not that lackluster finish, but he went out there and actually pulled 20 minutes.
I'm telling you, man, if a lot of people aren't talking about that, they're crazy, because that, I think, is what is actually gotten my attention for whatever reason. Also, for the negative reasons, the fact that Hangman and Bryan Danielson is back, and Hangman being a new champion, doesn't sit well with me either. So you're going to have to tune into that wreckage specifically for that. That doesn't sit well with me, especially the way Danielson's back. Come on, dude.
I'm going to say the big story from today, kudos to Tony Khan and All Elite Wrestling, that entire team. What a magnificent job they did just overall with their show. The stadium looked amazing. It was packed. It was hot. It was jumping the entire time.
Look packed. Weird,
even when they pulled back, you could tell that audience was still into it. They revved it right up for those big matches. Good job to AEW. I know they've been heading in the right direction. They're finding a groove. Hopefully they can keep that momentum going.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see what happens. And Kenny, you should give a shit, man. You should tune in. And remember, before the Monday Locker Room, look out for the wreckage, bro, where we talk all things AEW, of course, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern.
I'm looking forward to that. I know you guys aren't a fan of it. It was the story that I thought was right to tell. You had the bandits The gang of outlaws running rogue throughout AEW. You needed that lone hero, that double gun slinging cowboy. Give me that music that you did earlier, where I get the tumbleweed coming across there, Jimmy, across the old dirt road. The kids are running for safety. They're boarding up the windows. Okay, corral. The hero stands tall. The cowboy gets it done. Adam Hangman Page, your new champion. That's got to be one of the talk of the internet. The Death Riders have come to an end.
Have they?
Their
So.
reign of terror without the belt there has come to an end. And also, you guys were set on this one. The EVPs, no more. They are done. The young
Are they?
Bucks
Hopefully they are done.
Well,
which is weird. Well, they lost, right? They are done.
Yeah, they're not done, but they don't have their EVP power, so they cannot take advantage of everyone else here. They're just regular
so-called power
on the roster. Two of the big stories there coming out. So, a good job to AEW. A lot of good things here out of Saturday night's main event. Love the open. Love that opening segment there. I love the fire that came from Naomi and Jade. That was real. That
looked good. That looked good, dude. That's true.
They throw down in the streets. Yeah, I could have used, maybe save it a little bit. Tomorrow night, I want to see weaves getting ripped out. I want to see heels getting thrown. That's that throwdown I want to see. I want to see it keep going. I want to look at social media. I want to wake up and at breakfast, they're beating each other's ass all through the
and
streets
brunch.
of Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Hey, there's a lot of Waffle Houses in Atlanta over 24 hours. Let's keep this fighting going.
And before we go, Zane, you're right. Dustin winning was pretty trippy, actually. I didn't expect that. And also,
very, very, very cool moment. Very emotional moment there for
definitely 100%. And also, Liz is pretty much confirming that it seems like Seth Rollins is legitimately done a knee again and he's hurt. And if he needs another knee reconstruction, say, I'm worried for his career, dude. He's had one too many on both knees at this point.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep up with the news. But again, back in the morning. So you guys are going to touch a little bit on that. We're going to have it's going to be the wreckage covered AEW. Ooh, you guys have got a lot to cover, brother.
I'm not looking forward to it because it's too much, bro.
A lot to cover. But hey, then we're going to be back at it.
You're gone quiet again, Rick, talking to the mic.
We got it for 10 p.m. Eastern. But we're gonna go 15 minutes after the Evolution PLE ends there. But we will see everybody tomorrow night. Jimmy, you'll see you in the morning. I'll see everybody tomorrow night back here with Jimmy. We thank you, man. It was an awesome chat. What an awesome watch party. We love you.
Thank you, man.
Make sure you share all of our content out there. Good night, Hameen Army.